talk about Alicent's style revolution over the last 2 seasons. Because feel how you want about the character, but no one had that shit on the way she did, except Simon Strong, but he didn't have an evolution the way my girl did. We first meet Alicent. She is a goody two-shoe, here to please. She's honest, she gives advice, she has money, and she likes to look nice, but she doesn't want to overstep her boundaries or make too much of a statement. She's also very young. We see that reflected in the dresses that she wears. A lot of flower embroidery, pastel colors, and even her more structured gowns are flirty and fun and breezy, so she can run around and enjoy herself. Cut to her becoming a servant for her father and the king, and the first thing they put her in is an adult dress. The dresses are darker, there are cutouts and sheer paneling. The hairstyles are more formal and fitting of a woman. Silhouettes and fabrics hug her body more, and the overall structure of the dresses that she chooses is to highlight that she can have sex. No more playing around. She's here to make babies. And as beautiful as these dresses are, they're wearing her because she's not ready for this point of her life. She's pushed into it by her father. To her as queen, and she immediately adopts the Targaryen color. No more blues, black and red. Color that a person chooses to wear is such an important part of Westeros lore. And that's a plot point that was established even in Game of Thrones. See characters like Marjorie Tyrell and Sansa Stark commit themselves to their new houses by adopting their color, versus people like Cersei who only wanted to be associated with the house that they were from. Alicent is all in with being a Targaryen and fulfilling her roles as a wife, which is why her choice to move to green is such a bold statement. Not only was she dramatic when she entered the room in this dress, but the dress itself is way more dramatic than the things that we've seen since she got married. The previous modesty from the red necklines are gone. She out here low cut, shoulders out, with full confidence and a resolve that cannot be broken. It's also established that the color green is a declaration of war from the High Tower. And this declaration of war from Old Town is from them using wildfire, which is a declaration all in itself. Because you cannot put out wildfire, just like you can't put out this fire that started in Alicent. To Alicent at her highest hating ass era, she begins to rely on her religion. She was sure to don herself with the highest necklines and the biggest version of her crucifix that she could find. She dons her faith like armor. Her hairstyles are way more modest and more than likely pulled back. If she does wear it out, she's sure to wear a veil over it. Alicent is all about enforcing the rules, and she wants us to know it. In season 2, Alicent finally gets her sexual liberation. Her 7-point star crucifix is way smaller now because she's distancing herself from her religion. Her necklines are wider, and we see her hair down more often than not. You don't want pins in your hair when you pop in that puss. Even when she goes to church, she is way more exposed than she did previously. When we see Alicent in her final scene, she has finally liberated herself and allowed herself to be the girl that was lost so many years ago. She reverted back to that light color with florals and a loose silhouette. That beautiful mane of hers is down and free. I know there's not supposed to be makeup during this time, but if you notice, her cheeks are more flushed and she has a more girly look to her, and that all fits into her finally being free of all of the duty that she's bound herself for so long. Tell me, what did you think of Alicent's style? Let me know in the comments below.